Man, today was hot. How hot was it? Well, glad you asked. We made it to 94 today after starting from a warmer than average beginning at 68 degrees. We did not take down the record of 96 that's been in the book since 1941, but we sure came close. And here's your average, 80 degrees. That's what we typically do this time of year. We picked up just a slight trace of precipitation with some morning shower activity, but otherwise our day was dry. We do have a lot of clouds in place right now. It is very muggy and very warm too. Our current temperatures are well into the 80s still this evening. 88 in Taunton, 89 in Providence, even 85 in Smithfield. We are cooler along the south coast with temperatures there in the 70s. But we have these. We've got dew points in the 70s. Dew points in the 70s, 70 to 75. That's that oppressive range where it's kind of like the air you can wear, and it makes a big impact in terms of feel-like temperatures. So it feels like 95 even though the temperature is 89. You get the idea. In the interior, it still feels like the top temperature of the day. Now, the muggies are going to be with us, catching a little bit of a drop right before we get into the midday Tuesday time frame, and then we see those dew points really crank up once we get into the afternoon. But yeah, we're going to be above the muggy range here for some time. We don't really break the heat and humidity until we get to Thursday. Our satellite and radar showing a couple of clouds, but the radar doesn't have a whole lot to do locally. It's just clouds. We're not making any precipitation from them. A little ahead shows that we do have extreme heat and humidity slated for this week. It will be peaking on Tuesday, where in areas away from the coast we could top out at 100 degrees, but with the humidity could feel as hot as 108 degrees. The heat wave, again, as I mentioned, will be breaking on Thursday. So here's tomorrow in a nutshell. Temperatures are going to come up fast. By the time we get to 10 a.m., we'll already be in the mid 80s. We'll be close to 90 by the time we get to noon. 2 p.m. will be right around the time of our peak high, around 92 to 94 degrees across the interior of southern New England. We do have the extreme heat warning, and that goes for everyone right on down to the coast. And this is already in effect. It went into effect at 11 this morning. It's going to remain in effect through 8 p.m. on Tuesday because at times the combination of heat and humidity will make it feel like 95 to 108. So here are your tips when we deal with high heat, especially extreme heat like we have. Limit outdoor activities during the time of peak heating. That's 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Avoid direct sunlight too if you can. Drink plenty of water. Check in on your elderly friends, relatives, and neighbors. Seek air-conditioned comfort if you are bothered by the extreme heat and humidity. Frankly, I don't know too many people who wouldn't be. We do not leave kids or pets in the car. When we have temperatures like this, no, not even a thought should go through our heads about leaving kids or pets in the car. And regarding your pets, check the pavement before walking the dog. It is going to be quite hot. So if you want to make tomorrow beach day, it's not going to be too bad. We're looking at an oceanside high of 85. UV index is going to be very high. We're going to start with early fog, then clear to mostly sunny. Waves are going to be at 2 to 3 feet with a low risk of rip currents. Our water temperature now in most beaches has come up into the low 60s, and winds are going to be light, moving in from the northeast. So really not a bad beach day. So if you're not going to the beach, what are you going to encounter? Temperatures in the 90s. 93, hazy, heat index of 96. Tuesday really is going to be the hazy, hot, and humid jackpot with a high of 100 and a heat index of 108. Ian?
Thank you, Kelly. Stick around.